Hey, apparently we're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Are we though?
We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons, and nobody's gonna die today. We're leaving the Underdark. We're no longer in a spooky cave. Spooky cave time is over. Our great adventurers, they made it out of the Underdark. They are much more wealthy, slightly more powerful, laden with riches, and have a deeper respect for the depths of the world. One of them has seen death. He's fine now, though.
I got better.
I got better. We have a bit of a guest star today, and our friend David. David, do you want to say what character you're playing, like your name and your class?
I'm playing Eddie. He's a level 1 fighter, and that's what he is. He's level 1.
He is. What's his race?
He's just a human. He's just a guy.
Oh man.
Yeah, just a guy, human.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. Okay, we will come back to Eddie in a short little bit. For the rest of you, you guys have a great moment as you guys come out of the cave leading out of the Underdark and see the sun for the first time in a very long time. It's been several weeks, close to a month, since you guys entered the Underdark. Arrowknee, though, it's been about 3 days for you. Like, being dead is weird in terms of time, because you die literally on like hour 3 of the Underdark adventure.
Yeah.
And then got resurrected in the next couple days. Marching through the Underdark, flinching at every sound, mind you.
What?
With your, what do you have now? A 25 strength?
My strength?
Yeah.
Actually, let me pull it up really quick. No, it's not that much yet.
No, don't you have? Yeah, you got a belt.
You got the belt.
Oh,
my belt! I forgot about my.
Make
belt.
sure you equip that and
Okay. What was the belt called?
It's a belt of fire giant strength.
That's it. All right.
Didn't you give that to Tim?
No,
I gave that to Clark.
No.
I don't know.
You got a
Ruby
plus 2 brass knuckle.
Yeah, you got your plus 2 brass knuckle.
That's right. Yeah, you got the.
Yeah, that's what Tim Toothy. I think he was just trying to get a 25 strength score. Tim Toothy quietly is unfastening Clarknee's belt behind.
Hey!
I'm gonna give you a rose. I swear.
I was just gonna test it out. I just
wanted to try it.
But yeah, so every once in a while, Arrowknee with his 25 strength and a dwarven thrower absolutely demolishes a stalagmite out of fear.
I hear it drip and I just fling.
There's a pretty decent trail of rock destruction in places where Arrowknee has been. But you guys make it out easily enough, seeing the sun for the first time. The two of you, Conversion, and this is really Velran's like true. He's seen the sunlight maybe 2 or 3 times in his life. He's really seems trepidatious about staying in the sunlight. Mm-hmm. But he looks back into the cave and does sort of like some mental math and stoically pulls himself together and continues walking with you guys out of the Underdark. The sort of landscape you guys see, so to the east, the glittering of the sun off the ocean, it's a very rocky shore, not a beachy shore. It's mostly rocks and cliff sides. Very green area of the Elysian Empire. Probably like a breadbasket type area. A lot of wheat farm is done further to the west as you go to the capital. But here at the ocean, it seems to be very fish fisheries. You can see several small sort of like fish boats out on the ocean. And about, you guys are up kind of, I don't know, a little bit of ways above sea level up on a sort of cliff side. And you can see along the shoreline in the distance, probably about like 40 or so miles away down the shoreline is just the edges of a wharf. It's rocks and rocks and rocks, and then just the glimmer of brown and gray dockeries.
Daiquiris?
Dockeries, I don't know. Dock wharfs.
Is that a
Dock
Jimmy
Rose.
Buffett's Margaritaville down there?
It is. It's 5 o'clock always there. So what do you guys want to do? It's a rocky shoreline all the way down to the port city. To the north, there is more cliffs and caves. Kind of up the cliff a little bit, and to the west would be the sort of heartland of the Elysian Empire and leads directly to the capital.
We should probably go around to the gate, yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
And we could just walk up on the shore and try to sneak our way in and act like we were always there.
That is an option.
I like to pretend I knew exactly where I was supposed to be all the time.
Take the lead.
Oh, deal.
And now we get to fight our way in the city, huh?
I think going up and knocking on the front gate is probably the safest.
Knocking? Another form of punching? Yeah, I'm pretty qualified for that.
Technically, yeah. Right, easily done enough. You guys spend the next day and a half marching all the way around, up and around to the main road. And following the main road, it's almost winter. It's actually fully winter at this point. But you guys are so far south that it's just a stiff breeze on the wind. There isn't any snow. Probably like late October, early November. I don't know if there's a calendar, but I'm just using that as sort of like at least a reference point for the Mainers, I guess. I don't know what weather's like farther south at that time of year. But it's there's a brisk chill, but no snow on the air on the ground. And hold on, as you guys approach, there are ruins as you begin to approach the port city of what seems to be a previous town, a larger port city that must have. I mean, Craig can go ahead and make a history check to see if he remembers, and anybody else can roll an insight or investigation if they want to learn more as you guys march your way through. Craig might remember.
City.
I just got an 8.
You got an 8. So I'm gonna put that Craig. It falls into Craig's sort of like I struggle to remember before my death.
Clearly an older city.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20 on which?
Insight.
Insight. Your insight tells you that this was probably about 25 years ago, which tells you that this is William's work. That the city is smaller now because William took it. Is what your gut tells you, is that this is William's work here, that this city isn't bigger than. And what did you get, conversion?
Insight would be 9.
9. Spitballing it might be William. It's an old city. It could be William. Could be whoever came before him. But a in the past 100 years destroyed section of this city. A not quickly constructed, but not the most sturdy gate stands as you guys approach. And there are a couple guards stationed out.
What's up, bitches?
You know what's going on here? There's a lot. We haven't had this many people approach without a caravan in a long time.
We got good legs. What up? What I do?
So you see 3 humans hanging out here. One has a hammer, one has a pole arm, and the other has a bow. They all seem to be very lackadaisically hanging out on guard. Something to note, they are human, not undead. You don't see like a major undead presence here. Like on the walls, I should say.
Yo, so you got like dead people around here?
I mean, yeah, the work, there's a garrison in case of emergencies, but you know, our
Pretty human.
our people here at Stratlam Harbor, we have a freedom that rings here. We have a strong freedom bone, an independence. William, bless his name, is a fine ruler, and we do bend the knee. But you know, it's weird having your grandfather manning the walls. Is I guess what I'm saying. You know, you feel me?
Like as the dead guy?
Yeah, I mean, my grandfather fought in the war. He's I don't know if he's in my garrison. He might be in a different garrison, but it's the idea, you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh yeah.
I was raised by kobold, so I really fucking don't know, bro.
What's a kobold?
Oh, don't worry about it. They're super big. They're super strong, sexy looking, just like me.
Maybe I'd like to meet one day.
I mean, yeah, absolutely.
But well, what's your business here? What's your business?
Oh, you know, I got my homies over here.
We're looking to buy a
Squad.
ship.
Yeah.
Oh, we got plenty of those. Rolling in those here. Yeah.
Okay.
You might be surprised we don't get a lot of trade from foreign nations due to, you know. And he just sort of like gives you all a look of like, you know what I'm saying. I can't say it because that's treason.
Right.
But you know what I like. He just like
kind of nods.
looks at you all and is also quite like very quickly, but like subtly nodding at you all. Like we're all on the same page, right? Right. Awesome.
Yeah. There's about 1,000 flies between my back and my cape, and I'm trying to make sure that they're not getting out. Yeah.
I think the camera just zooms into Craig a little bit. He's not listening to the conversation.
He's just
At all.
vibrating.
It's just a loud buzzing noise in his head. Velran has his hood pulled up. The 2 goblins at this point couldn't give a flying fuck. Especially, I mean, Jelly has the attitude, but Carney now has both the experience and the armaments to absolutely annihilate anybody who steps up. So the 2 goblins are not trying to hide that they are not, in fact, humans. But Velran definitely has like pulled up his hood and is hanging out back here.
Carney kind of like shines his shield and kind of like, flaunts it out in the front a little bit.
The entrance from the Underdark was a day and a half, so they probably don't get raided by Drow, but why take that chance?
Right.
So the Drow city that you guys ventured near was about 2 weeks back in the Underdark.
Oh, yeah, but the Underdark is still the Underdark.
Yeah.
Right.
There could easily be another Drow city nearby.
Mhm.
And,
Oh, no, Eddie's not here. Go away, Eddie. You're not in this group.
Eddie looks at the group from on top of the wall.
Yeah, Eddie peers from above.
on the edge of the roof, pondering.
The foot soldier looks down and goes, are these your pets? What What are these?
They're acquaintances.
Equals.
I heard we were fighting those guys up in the north.
I'm gonna pull out Natz's William coin. We were told to go through and get a ship and leave.
Everything I said was off the record. Please, welcome to the Stratlam Harbor. And he like goes into, oh shit. I might have just been talking to an undercover cop. Fuck. It's a narc. I definitely told them I'm a traitor at heart. Oh no. And he gets out of your fucking way. It shuts right up.
Start questioning the goblins. I gotta get you to go away. Sorry.
He's definitely gonna be looking over his shoulder for a good while because of that.
Tim's gonna, as he's walking by him, and he goes, "If you bring up our presence whatsoever to your grandpa or any of the other garrisons, I'll fucking kill you." I'm gonna roll intimidation check.
Go right ahead.
Ooh, natural 18. Plus, let's see what I get to add. Intimidation 0. So natural 18.
So yeah, I mean he's literally standing there almost pissing his pants. Damn Toothy.
And I give him that shit eater grin, and then I just walk away. You have a nice day.
You too, sir. You too, sir. It just stifles a quiet tear.
There's more than one way to deal with the situation, and sometimes you do them both.
Indeed.
So
Didn't eat his face.
in this cute little city, there's a handful of buildings. It's not a city, but it's a town. It's a village. It's a hamlet.
It's nice. I like it a lot.
You see a couple of buildings. One is obviously an inn, multi-tiered. The front doors are open, a lot kind of the same vein of the gem that you were at in Livingstone. Same sort of open design where you just sort of walk in. You can see the bar in there.
What? Hello. Sorry. A strange dog just kind of wandered in.
Oh no.
On this side of the thoroughfare, there is what looks to be a shop. It looks like a high-end, I don't want to call it a magic shop, but there might be like a sage or a local elder that lives there.
Nice.
This is the sort of, I don't know what this building is. It's like
The Wizard's Tower?
no, this is the Wizard's Tower. I can't. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we don't see your hand. You gotta tab it for us.
This is the Wizard's Tower over here. That's right. Tab. That's a thing I can do. Wizard's Tower. Boop, boop, boop. That one's the one that looks like a sage or elder could live there.
Pointy hat look.
This right here is probably the harbor master. The like mayor of a harbor. I'm unclear of what that should be in a sort of town hierarchy. But this is probably like the
Shipwright.
Shipwright. That's a great one.
Harbor master.
Yeah. Harbor master. Guy who runs the docks probably lives there.
Boat man.
Boat guy.
Clarny says harbor master.
Boat
Doxley.
guy lives there. And then over here's a weird sort of rundown little hut that looks to be super goddamn haunted. Like, in a very RPG way, nobody goes in here.
Oh, I'm drawn to that place. I keep
Yeah,
looking at
literally
it.
crack his knuckles, and he starts walking over to it.
You all like see it and you're like, ah, shit. But before you start walking over there is an event that happens,
For sure.
a dynamic event that happens as you guys walk into the courtyard. On the other side of the courtyard there's a massive doorway that leads to the harbor, sort of like a gate to defend from attack by sea. Currently, there is a super large man boisterously yelling at a merchant trying to pull his caravan through. You can easily hear him saying that it isn't safe. We have to find out what's attacking us at the night. Nobody leaves until we find the culprit. I've hired this. What are you again? And he turns to you, Eddie, as you are standing there, a hired gun, essentially a hired man to help track down what's been attacking the inn and the shipwright at evening.
Ew.
I'm your boy. I'm your goon. I stay up all night. I keep my eyes open. I look for bad things, and I hit him with this mace. And he shows off his incredibly normal mace.
This is a well-trained bounty hunter right here. Many we have in the Elysian Empire. We're going to get to the bottom of this, but until then, nobody leaves. Now, if I can get any adventurers' attention that are here, says the... oh, no, I want this guy. He's not a Goliath. He's a human. You're a human.
Big
Cool,
human.
man.
Oh no.
Cool, man. And like you see a bunch of... They look to be humans. There is a couple elves, one dwarf, one halfling kicking around, who, at the call of adventurers, like scurry away into the inn and get out of sight, leaving just you guys in the.
So this is like the most diverse crowd we've seen.
Yeah, it's a harbor city that has connections with other places. So just sort of like, it's not an above table comment, but sort of like William has decreased undead presence in this area to try and better trade and make it so that people want to come here. And he understands that other places are more diverse and don't want to see the undead. So you can kind of see that William has an understanding that the outside world views what he's doing as wrong.
He's shameful.
It could be conferred that way. But you essentially, I'm not going to clear everybody out, but you guys are left with this Who-man walking towards you, being like, "You, are you new here?" And Eddie just sort of like quietly following behind, keeping an attentive look around in case anybody attacks. Hey, you. Are you all from here? You don't look from here.
We're not.
Tim points to the local and says, "Him."
No, you. I'm talking to you.
Narvos, do you want to talk?
I suppose. Yeah. We're new. We just got here.
Those little green guys you're walking with. Where'd you find them?
Just through our travels. They're
with us.
Yeah, they're with us. They stay with us.
They wouldn't happen to know anything about what's going bump in the night, because certainly looks like they go bump in the night.
No, they don't. And I don't really like you inferring that.
I like your attitude, tiny man. I think we might need some spunk like that in this harbor.
Yeah, we'll find out what's causing your bump.
Really? You haven't even heard how much I'm paying?
Yeah, how much are you?
You're paying exiting the city.
Well,
How about you just give us a ship?
Yeah.
Ooh. Here's what I can do. I can hook you up with a guy who can get you with the ship.
Okay.
I can be a contact. I can't just be going around handing out ships. Every farmer and handmaid will be trying to pull something over on me.
I mean, fair.
Can't be having that.
We could pay for the ship. I was just offering help for help.
I'm not, I keep my hands clean of the money, if you know what I'm saying. But I can hook you up. I can get you in contact.
When that contact is had, have it go to the little spunky one you liked.
Indeed.
Wonderful. I do like dwarfs, right? That's what your people are called, dwarfs.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'll keep that in mind next time one of yours comes up and around. Don't catch them too often, but they say they like my mead, but right. This is my boy Eddie. He's been doing lots of work around here for me, doing a bit of game hunting in the woods. He's caught a few criminals in his day. We've tried to hang them over there, and he points down this alleyway where there is a gallows by the ocean. We hang the pirates over there. He's my guy, and he's gonna be helping you make sure that you guys don't destroy the town or something.
Hello, everyone. It's good to be working with you. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Good day, Eddie.
Eddie, I like your spunk. I can smell it.
I like it.
You.
Thanks, fellas.
Very spunky.
What's your name, sir? Big one.
My name, it's Hugh.
What's the deal with that building, Hugh?
Humongous.
This one.
That one.
That one.
Yes.
That's a great question. A witch lived there. I don't know. That was about maybe 2 years ago. And when we burned her at the stake, as witches must happen, you have to do that. It's law. Practicing wizardry outside of the practices of the academy is a treasonous act, and William will know. So we, as the community, had to take action. She cursed the building. She cursed the building. And man, did she sound believable. She really said it with conviction. And honestly, we just don't really want to mess with it.
That's fair.
Very understandable.
Yeah, I mean, she really, as she was burning alive, really damned that house with all her soul. We take that stuff seriously.
And how long have these attacks been happening?
Oh, only a couple days,
okay.
But we're losing a lot of papers. A lot of scrolls have gone missing. Architect designs for ships and dock machines. A lot of sort of intellectual property is just going missing, and a little bit of machinery. Not a lot, but the stuff, the machines we use, and the schematics we use to make the black powder for our cannons. Some of the little metal works we've used to make cannonballs, but they're not. They haven't stolen any cannon parts, so it's very confusing.
Now, Hugh, have you searched the witch's house yet?
Now, why would I do that?
Could be
That's a
somebody
good
camping
point.
out
You
there.
daft boy, you. We don't
That's a
go in
very
there.
good point. Obviously, Hugh. I forgot. I'm sorry. You're right. I take a glance.
That's
over to the
Mr.
room
Man
everyone
to
else.
you.
Yes, sir, boss.
The spunk off this guy. Amazing.
This guy's such a daft punk. I don't know, man.
Well, I'm going to head back into the bar to spend the rest of my day. If you guys figure it out, let me know. And he, a fantastic NPC, just turns around and walks away.
I go in Skyrim stealth mode, pick his pockets.
Okay. Roll a sleight of hand.
No, I'm totally kidding.
Nope. Roll a sleight of hand.
No. No kidding. Quick saved. I quick saved.
Quick save. Do you have the feat? Bradley has made that a feat.
I know, dude.
We'll kill this whole town, Sean.
I'll burn this down to the ground.
Everyone turns on you as you pick a pocket. It's now a bloodbath. Right. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? You've got the inn, the witch's house, the sage's tower, and the shipwright's house.
They needed stuff done at the sage's house, right?
The sage's house is the only place to buy anything. It seems it does seem to like double as some sort of like general arcane shop.
Oh, nice.
Personally, think there's some kind of artificer pirate hiding in the cursed house, but we can go sit down in the tavern and have a talk about it.
I mean, I'm already like slowly walking towards the creepy house.
Okay, well,
I mean,
right away.
there
Let's do
could
it.
be like some
Eddie?
ghosts we can punch in here.
Creepy house, go.
It's the whole game.
But
What did you say, Convergent? I'm sorry.
I was looking at the shop, but if Tim starts heading towards the
Oh,
you all-
I mean, Convergent. I mean, that's why I was slowly walking.
maybe we go shopping first, grab a bite to eat, and hear what's actually happened.
Yeah, I did just eat worms for a while. The Underdark.
They were good worms. Some were
They were
very,
good.
very big and juicy. Right. So, in the Sage's Tower, you guys come in, and it's like a seacoast herbalism shop where there's a lot of like salty, strange smells, a lot of seaweed hanging up. There's a lot of bags of holding seem to be lining the walls, each with a label underneath them,
Nice.
denoting what is contained within.
That's great.
Oh, it should.
That's
I love
awesome.
Eddie looks for squid senbei.
Which is what?
It's you take some squid and you throw it into a food processor and then you press it flat into a cracker
Nice.
and then it's a squid cracker.
There's
that's so good.
there is just a plate of that hanging out on
Great.
for free,
Eddie's
free samples.
horrified.
Free
Eddie's
samples.
absolutely horrified.
A wizened old man kind of pulls himself up out of his chair in the back that he had sunken into. Seems to be moving on pure will to live alone. Goes, well, hello there. How may I help you?
We would like to buy some things from you, mister. And I interpret dance
Yeah.
words.
Wonderful. I am Professor Hucklepot. And
Whoa,
this
don't talk too fast.
God damn it.
is my establishment. Please survey the wares and bring me the tally of what you wish to purchase.
I'm looking for health potions.
There is one labeled health potions.
Hmm.
I just start grabbing them all.
This is. I don't know if you guys have ever played it. This is a cheat code room.
Yeah.
The game dev room?
Yeah, this is the game dev room. There won't be everything, but like there's an infinite amount of what there is.
Okay, not really
So-
all of them. I want at least 4 regular healing potions.
Right ahead and have 4 regular healing potions.
I will.
They're
I'll do
50
this,
gold.
yeah.
They're 50 gold each.
Right.
Oh, did we split up the stuff from last time?
We-
For some reason,
We
the
did
gold.
No.
Yeah.
So
that's-
I'll say what I have in mind. I have 12,000 silver pieces.
You shouldn't. That's in my bag of holding. Because
What?
you don't
Alright,
have
so
a bag of
Sean-
holding, right?
No, but that's what I rolled.
Yeah, no, I mean
Wrote down.
that's it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
it was for the whole party.
Yeah,
For sure.
what I
know.
tell
I'm
you to
just
roll.
trying to tally
Okay.
out.
Yeah, 700 copper, 12,000 silver,
Yes.
200 gold, 130 platinum. So I was gonna use the 200 gold on those potions,
Mm-hmm.
and then we still have 1,300 gold essentially with the platinum. You know.
All right, Sean. So Eddie's been doing jobs with Hugh for a while now, and he's
Uh-huh, how much-
stupid. So
How much gold
how
do
much
you have?
money does he have?
I'm gonna
Well,
give
that's what I'm
you.
asking you.
I'm going to give you. You have about 20, and you need to write this one down or put it in elemental. The EP. I can't remember
Electrum.
what it's called. Electrum. Thank you. Electrum pieces that you have 100 William marks, which are the coins of the realm here in the Elysian Empire. And you also have about 35 gold. Because gold is sort of the lesser currency that is dealt with due to this being a port city. But you are a citizen of the Elysian Empire, so would value marks more.
So 100 William marks.
Mm-hmm. Which is, equal 1-to-1 ratio for gold in terms of buying things, but are only valued as such in the Elysian Empire.
Excuse me, sir, shopkeep
It's Professor.
professor. Yes. Would you be interested in some art pieces from the before times?
Oh, and by the way, this is definitely like the oldest guy you've ever seen in the Elysian Empire. I kind of forgot that was he's definitely super old. He's probably, for those of you that went into the Instant Fortress, he's probably as old as that artificer. It's hard to tell because he was a cyborg, but you'd guess, contemporaries in age. Wonderful artwork of King Benjamin.
Yes.
I'd value these at about 240 gold pieces each.
I'll take that.
Okay, wonderful. Here you go.
Thank you. That's only 20 off, so I figure that's fine.
Sean,
Yep.
looking to see if he has any weapons or armor.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything magical in a bag of holding, but there are sort of I mean, if you look at any of them, it seems to be all because of bags of holdings, they're kept in pristine condition, but they're old. They're probably weapons from the war that aren't used anymore because they've been upgraded. The undead armies have a sort of like main armor in the capital that arms everyone. So there was a plethora at the end of the war, weapons and armor from like the families that no longer needed it. So that's what you find, like anything you want from the PHB.
Okay, so now we have 480 gold, 700 copper, 1,200 silver, 130 platinum, and then whatever conversion has on him.
I had 395 gold. I don't know if you were including that.
No, that's separate. So
All right. So you said no enchanted swords or anything.
Nothing in a bag of holding, but you can ask the professor.
Oh, Professor,
Yes.
do you have any blades that are enchanted?
Enchanted blades, he says. It is dangerous to go alone. Maybe you'll take this. And he pulls out it's a wavy blade. So it's got a stylized pommel that ends in make a nature check.
I had not very good. I'm not sure I even got a 10. Nature 8.
I
8.
got it at 24.
Craig knows what this creature is. Convergin,
It's
who's looking at the blade, doesn't. It's a dolphin. There's a dolphin on the pommel. The blade. So the way it looks is it's a stylized pommel with the sword guard, and then a wavy blade that comes to a tip at the end, so it can be thrust and sort of sawed through armor. Up the middle, the very middle of the blade is the sort of silver iron color of swords normally are. On one side, the wave is a orangey red. That as it sort of turns in the hand of the professor, looks like fire. And then the other side is a bluish white that looks like at all times it's being rimed with frost.
Okay.
No.
What kind of sword is it? Long sword, short sword?
It's a long sword.
Okay. It's a very nice blade, Professor, but I don't have the proper strength to wield that. Something smaller and quicker.
Okay, I have.
By the way, Convergin does have a short sword on his side.
Okay. There is one weapon I have of seems your caliber, and he pulls out a gladius. I had no better way to describe it than a Roman gladius. Now, when one is enchanted to this, you can make it alight with flame.
That is quite handy. How does one get acquainted with it?
Attunement.
Okay. And what is your asking price for such a?
Well, we can always take currency, no problem in that. Or I always take work. You can maybe go out into a ruin and bring me back a magical item.
A particular location, particular item, or just
If you go out and bring me back a magic item, I usually will happily trade one for one.
okay?
He's a bit of an arcane pawn shop.
Sure.
Does anybody have anything they're not using?
I do.
Well,
I will show him the Warhammer.
You got a +1 Warhammer?
So Warhammer of Viciousness.
Oh, yeah, he'll trade you. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, lovely. Good balance. Good balance.
Oh, it's a fantastic weapon, but it is far too heavy for me to wield.
Got any cool helmets, bro?
Cool helmet. Seems you've already got something on your head, my friend.
What?
Yeah, you've got goggles.
Oh yeah, that's right. They're just on my face. I just forgot they were on there.
Is that a flame tongue, Sean?
Yeah, flame tongue. I Googled I D&D Beyonded flame blade and was just getting the spell and was like,
right.
this isn't what I want.
This isn't it. No.
Effectively, flame tongue, short sword.
Okay.
Yeah, and if it wasn't a short sword, I've made it a short sword.
Yep.
I think it's any sword.
Right. Okay. Anybody else doing shopping? Anybody else on this shopping spree?
I'm gonna pick up. Well, no, never mind.
We have
Does he have
funds.
any
Huh?
Does he have any like magic maces of any kind?
He just got one. Yeah, he just got one.
I just gave him a
Yeah, he
war.
just gave him one. Yeah.
Wait, oh, that's a hammer, wasn't it?
A warhammer, yeah, which you can use. It's a versatile D8 or D10 weapon.
Does he have any rope nets that
Yeah,
sort of thing?
there's plenty of those in bags of
Yeah.
holding.
How much for a net?
How much for a net?
Yeah.
Well, you know, she's pretty expensive.
For a net.
1 gold piece per net, buddy.
Okay, and how sturdy are these nets? Could these nets tangle up a person pretty well?
Correct. Yes, they can.
Yeah, and
A
one gold
large
piece
or
each?
smaller person.
A large or smaller person. Okay, and they can be thrown
Yeah,
pretty well, right?
yeah, 5 foot or 15 foot.
5 foot.
So so if they're within 5 feet, you roll once. If they're within 15 feet of you, you roll a disadvantage.
Gotcha. Does he have any just to ask, any kind of magic nets that are more self-capable, I would say, of tangling up a target?
He does have one item which another player does have in this party, and he pulls out an iron band, and it looks like a rubber band ball.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Okay. And is this like a reusable tangle someone up piece of
yes and
equipment?
no. If you succeed and you get them, then yes. If it fails, they break. I'm pretty sure that's how they work.
Yeah.
How much is this piece of equipment?
100 gold.
100 gold. Okay, so here's what Eddie would like to do. He would like to buy and how much is rope?
Rope's pretty cheap.
Real cheap. We can cover you
Alright.
on rope, bro.
Yeah, we got you on rope.
Hemp and rope is pretty cheap.
I actually want to
Alright,
get 2 bags of ball bearings, please.
Yeah, that's a gold each.
Do you got the living rope? Got like a command word?
Oh, yes, I do actually. Yes.
Rope of entanglement?
Rope of entanglement? Yes, I do. So that's
Okay.
that's another option for you. So they're
How
both.
much is
I'd
that?
say they're both 100 gold.
They're both 100. Okay, so I would like to buy 5 nets. So that'll be
Okay.
5 gold.
5
right?
gold. You just get those.
Cool. So get those, and then I want to make a deal with this guy. Look,
Okay.
I'm kind of starting out here, new. I've had some good luck, I haven't failed a mission too bad yet, and I always turn a good profit. And here's the deal I'll make with you: if you give me both the ball of entanglement and the living rope, I promise you 75% of the return from my next 2 successful missions.
You know, Mr. Man over there, he speaks good things of you, Eddie. Roll me a persuasion check.
All right.
It's
see.
a generally low because you do have a reputation here of being a good work hand.
It's a 7. I got a 7.
I'll give you 1 item for this deal, not 2.
All right. Well, how about the rope then?
All right, you get a rope of entanglement.
Thank you very much. I look forward to doing business with you, and I'll be here with my return when I get it.
I would be expecting you. Okay. Anybody else? Narvos?
Yeah, just real quick, Professor. Do you have any armor?
If there's anything you want on the PHB. Oh no, I'm sorry. You want magic armor.
Yeah, if possible.
Magical armor. I only have heavy armor. Plate. Full plate. Most of the stuff I have is from the old families that fell during the war. And many of them were knights.
This full plate is magical.
Oh, I've got a couple full magical plates, a handful.
Jelly, would you
They're
wear
all-
this?
Really?
What would you ask for one of these suits?
Oh, for a suit of armor, that's close to 3,000 gold pieces for a full enchanted suit of armor.
It's quite a
Well,
bit.
Jelly's got this book.
Oh, yes.
Huh?
Well, I
I
think
don't-
we want to keep that book.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
It's a good book, you know. I wouldn't want to just give it away to anybody.
It does. It does look like a good book.
What's the
It's real
enchantment?
special and sentimental. Hey, don't tell him about. Hey, we're trying to.
Not in the book. What's the
You know.
enchantment on the armor?
Exactly.
Sir?
Sorry, what did you ask?
What's the enchantment on the armor?
Oh, I've got a couple that are just basic increased protection. One is resistant to fire damage. Famed dragon hunter family from long ages past.
I needed my girl Jelly. She needs to be tough, real tough.
I will say they are human armor.
The magical, yes.
Yes. They've never tried to put a suit of armor on anything that wasn't human.
I just know that I grabbed this armor off somebody much bigger than me, and it shrunk to fit
Yeah.
me. So I'm sitting here thinking, "Oh, this will work."
Yeah, no, that's 100% how it'll work. Yeah. Yes. But he is stupid.
It's up to Jelly, I guess, if they want to get rid of their book or not.
Jelly would not want to do that for sure.
Yeah, Jelly 100% wouldn't want to do that.
Fair enough.
It's one of the few things that Jelly and Tim Toothy are arguing about is Jelly wanting to read that book. It's
Tim's
about
just trying to be petty.
it's about the only like point of contention in their relationship. Otherwise, it's the best.
Yeah, and then we wrestle.
There's something about the way you said that. But yeah, so
we don't know how to read.
he doesn't have any magical. He does have a single robe, and it's a robe of useful items, but that's not armor.
Do you have any scrolls of Revivify?
No, I have. I think what is it? Animate Dead. He's definitely got a scroll of Animate Dead. But you have to have a license, a degree from the academy to purchase spell scrolls.
So sure. Similar spells, I understand.
Magic is just heavily codified and law. There's a lot of laws in the Elysian Empire about magic use.
Yes, we're fully licensed. It's fine.
Well, if you're gonna buy some scrolls, I'll have to check your licenses. But
Not
Does
if you
Glenn
don't have
work?
the Revivify. We are all right on Animate Dead, I believe.
yeah, I don't think it's a wizard spell.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it's a wizard spell. I know he's got like whatever the wizard resurrection is, which is a 5th level sort of like reanimate move.
Converge is like, we have plenty of diamonds.
This is true.
Check. Everybody good? Everybody good with shopping?
Should we
You
get
said you had
more-
that robe, yeah?
Oh yeah. He's got a robe of useful items.
You're already wearing what, Joe?
You are
Oh, I
wearing
am.
one
That's
currently.
right. I completely forgot that I got that.
Yeah,
Hold on. Let me
you
throw
have
that in
one
my inventory.
on your body.
That's the one that Nat's had, right?
Yeah.
It's a multicolor. It's Narvos's multicolor Technicolor dream coat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. So the party tromps out. It's about mid-afternoon at this point as you guys come back out into the thoroughfare. What you gonna do?
Oh, I'm handing out potions. I give 2 lesser healing potions to Tim Toothy.
Nice.
And then I give Carney the other 2. Carney the Goblin.
Thank you.
Wunderbar.
And then I give a bag of ball bearings to Chad, to Clarny. And I keep the other one.
You said ball bearings?
Yep. 1,000
Yeah,
ball
it's
bearings.
1,000 ball bearings. You essentially
Gotcha.
use them in one go and make an entire area difficult terrain.
Or you put a bunch in a person's mouth and cast heat metal.
2 types of
That's a
people.
good idea.
Yeah, but that would only heat up one ball.
Yeah,
bearing.
1 ball bearing. You just put 1 in there and do it.
Well, you heat up the center one, and then it slowly starts to heat them all up.
You ask him questions. You interrogate a person as that middle ball starts to heat up. Anyways, that's probably cruel and inhumane.
Mhm.
So what's the plan? Are we going into the spooky place or for food? Spooky place or food?
Probably grab a snack. Tim's cool with just like a handheld snack that he can go into the spooky place with.
Wonderful.
Eddie, tell us what you know of these attacks.
Yeah, Eddie, tell them what you know about these attacks.
As far as Hugh told me, they usually happen at night. And since the town's pretty well sealed up, I have a feeling it has something to do with this haunted house. Although no one's let me go in since I started investigating. You saw how Hugh reacted. He's real spooked out by the thing. But if it's not coming from outside and we have every other building pretty well locked down, it's probably has something to do with the haunted house.
Indeed. Luckily, we don't wait for people to let us do things.
Tim's got like a funnel cake.
Yeah, Tim, while you guys were having this conversation, walked into the inn, took a funnel cake off some guy's plate, and walked back out.
Eddie glances at that funnel cake and he kind of shivers and looks away.
It's delicious.
Eddie says, "Uh-huh."
You got powdered like something on here. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You definitely
throws
take
up
an
a little
extra action in like the next 6 seconds, as that was definitely action powder he put on top
No
of
shit.
Tim Toothy like starts talking at like supersonic speed for a couple seconds and then calms down.
Like, what do they even call them funnel cakes? They're not in the shape of funnel. I don't get it.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So you guys all go into the spooky place.
The spooky place.
There's no actual building in the spooky place.
I wouldn't mind taking the lead here if it's something actually spooky. I resist that.
Resistant to spooky damage.
I'm gonna go there for now. So yeah, you guys are at the sort of the front of this place. There's a door, shuttered windows. What is the attack order? What is going on? What are you guys up to?
Eddie's pulling his cloak over his face so no one can see him go into this building.
Wonderful, good call.
I'll take
There isn't a lot of commerce because the not a lot of people come in from the mainland, and over here has been shut off. So everybody seems to be like in their homes or at the inn.
I'll take the lead, and if it's
So,
locked, I'll send Mage Hand of Flies in there to unlock it.
So you walk up, Jimmy the doorknob. It's not locked, but it's old and pretty unused. So it's going to take a strength check to sort of get the door open. Got to shoulder it.
Natural one.
You guys watch as Craig takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage as he just sort of like hits it wrong with his shoulder.
You do the zombie thing. You do the zombie thing where you like your arm just falls off.
Yeah, I just attach it real quick.
Nobody saw
Now
that.
Eddie's been in this town a while, and the witch was killed a few years ago, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you
So-
watched the burning of the witch and just weren't
Yeah.
as phased as the rest.
So Eddie's probably had some experience around this building before it was off limits. Would Eddie know of any sort of back door or easy way to get
There's a
into
ladder on the back
building?
of the building that goes up to the top.
Yeah, Eddie mentions the ladder.
Is there a door or hatch on the roof?
That you wouldn't know.
Only
Because
one
it
way to
wasn't
find
your house.
out. Eddie wants to go up the ladder. He goes up the ladder.
Okay, so Eddie walks around the house and starts climbing the ladder on the back of the house, which is you can see like right there.
Let us know if there's a hatch.
Eddie, you get to the top, you look around, and there is no hatch. There's just some old pottery on the top of the building.
Is there any chimney?
Nope. There's a couple barrels.
Eddie would like to move the barrels.
Okay. You move the
Thunder.
barrels. I mean, by now they're well evaporated. They were a water supply.
Mhm.
So they're just empty barrels.
Lauren, do you mind
Hey,
taking care of this door?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a swing at this door.
You're just going to use the hammer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the hammer.
Fuck this door. Roll to hit.
Do I gotta roll to hit? Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
You gotta see if you hit it or not.
And that is a 14 to hit.
Yeah, that hits the door.
Well, actually, it's actually 17 to hit, but yeah, I hit it anyway.
Yeah, that
And
hits the
then-
door.
So I'm using the dwarven thrower. I'm just gonna take a swing at it since I don't have to throw it or anything. And then that is a 1d8
Plus your strength modifier.
plus 3.
7.
Nope.
Should be
No.
7, I think.
Should be
Yeah.
seven.
Well, I
should
mean,
be.
but does my weapon damage? Because I get 3 from the dwarven thrower too. So
So yeah, you add
So plus
10.
10.
You have
Yeah,
plus
yeah, what
10
is
to
plus 10?
damage rolls.
Christ.
perfect. All right. And we are, that was an 8. So
Eight,
that's
so-
going to be
18. You got with a resounding crash, the splintering of wood, the door falling to the ground.
Stuck.
Clarny just destroys that door. Eddie, what you doing on top of the building?
Well, the door's open. Eddie's just gonna come down.
Yeah, okay.
He
Eddie-
he will he does want to investigate the like the boards at the top of the building, see if any of them are weak.
Yeah, several of them could be like pried away and you could find a way in through the top. There just isn't one built in.
Eddie's gonna do that. He's
Okay.
trying.
So Eddie's going to work his way in from the top. And he's doing a pincer move. Right. We're going to go on break there as the dust settles as the door crashes in and Eddie is digging his way through the top.
He's gonna fall into a
Now,
haunted
how much?
lake.
Is this gonna be like a big process, or is it just
No,
gonna be like
it'll take a round.
okay?
But we're going to go on break right there.
Bye. Oh, girl. We back.
Apologies for how long that took. But I have built a very sparse haunted mansion, but a haunted mansion nonetheless. Oh, you know what? There is something wrong here. Better. We're in space again. Right. So this is it's very wonky, but this spot right here is the entrance. So who's piling in first? What's the marching order coming into this building? Where do you want to end up? There's sort of like an antechamber and a hallway you can see in. The doorway splayed out on the floor. The dust rises up.
I think it'd be Carney, Craig, and then I don't know who else after.
You can go after.
Yeah, put me and Carney kind of like right up in the throes of it. Yeah.
The throw zone.
So I'm having it be each one of these smaller squares is a 5-foot square.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
I'd run over the corner.
There is no light in here, other than the sunlight peering in from the outside, as you did come here in late afternoon. Where'd you want to end up, Clarny?
That's, I mean, you can kind of just put me like just up 2 squares, I guess. Just like, yeah, right there. And then put Carney right next to me. Just right there with me. Yep. Just like that.
Craig, with your passive perception as you come in, I'm just going to let you know right now, you do hear movement in the further room.
I will mention that to Clarny.
Tim Toothy.
Yep.
Tim the Tooth Man.
Yep.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna follow behind Carney.
And your faithful compatriot?
On my shoulder.
Lovely. Narvos.
I'll be after Carney. Carney.
Virchin and Velran.
We will basically come in and move off to the left, look into that space, and then then step off to the left.
I'm making hand signals to Convergent as he comes in that I heard something over there.
Okay.
About that point, you hear a loud crack sound, like the all of you have that mop moment, like mop. Ooh, that's a loud sound somewhere in this building.
Mm,
And we'll
We
come
just
back
kicked
to
the
that.
door. We just shattered the door.
Yeah, it's a different one though.
I just said,
Um,
there is no sneaking in.
right.
This one.
Yeah.
We are
so,
no stealth.
Eddie, you are on the roof. I don't have the building anymore. So, but go ahead and give me a strength check to try and pry off a board from the roof.
Gotcha. Eddie gets 7 plus 3, so 10.
A 10? Want to know what the DC was?
10.
10.
So you takes a bit of effort. Yeah, you think you might have broken a nail, but you rip off one of the boards and you look down, the sunlight peering in, and this room is what you see. Very barren, very dusty. Doesn't look like a lot of people are here. What you do see that is kind of different is that in the corner over here, by the what?
Tab.
Oh, the tab. Thank you. Over here
Mhm.
by the staircase.
Yeah.
Is much less dusty. Looks like there's common foot traffic on the stairs over there. But that it never comes into this room, and you're unclear of why.
Interesting. Okay.
There seems to be a
Eddie?
quickly made partition that separates the rest of the room, which is almost barren. 'Cause there's a couple barrels. There's a destroyed table stand and bed. I don't have a destroyed one.
Can Eddie check out the barrels and just take a peek inside?
Yeah, you
Looking
hop
at
down.
Candy.
You hop down, head over to the barrels. Go ahead and make me an investigation check, Eddie.
Sure. Eddie's got his net ready in case I can kind of pop
Okay.
out at him. Investigation. 15. Oh, 16 actually.
16. Inside these barrels are a lot of pitch and tar. In this barrel at least. In the next barrel with that high of a roll, you find the barrel is filled with gunpowder, black powder.
Hmm.
And at that point, you hear a loud crack from downstairs. We cut back over here, and a shot that was shot at Clarny turns over and tries to hit Carney Asada with his shield of missile attraction.
Well, that's not going to work too well for that shot.
Where is my dice? There we go. And a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that does hit.
Yeah, that's gonna suck a little bit.
Barely hits, but it hits.
Just half damage.
I don't use these dice often. 2, 3. Carney takes 20 points of piercing damage
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oof.
as a
Okay.
bullet tears through him.
Okay. He's good. He's good.
Just a spurt of blood as the bullet that, like, in a very Matrix moment, Clarny, you like slow down and see death approach you, and then it veers off and slams into your faithful goblin. At this point, we're gonna roll initiative, I think, as there really is no surprise round. Just the thing that started combat is they took the shot first because they can see you back.
That's what a surprise round is, Sean.
Yeah, but you knew there was things in here.
Yeah, I know.
So
A surprise, but not a surprise.
for David, the way we like to do initiative in here is just roll it and then change your nickname in Discord to be it's to start with the number.
Happens
And
to be
then
a
we just have a nice
single number.
list. Yeah, we have a nice list in Discord that I just look over at.
Okay.
I'm gonna
If you
roll
happen to be
for
less
roll
than
for
10,
Carney
make
too.
it 09, 08, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, Carney goes on your initiative.
Yeah, Carney goes on your round.
Are these shares on mine now?
I think
Yeah, okay.
immediately after you, technically.
I've always done it. I have it in my head that he goes at the same exact time.
There you go.
And that's fine. I'm thinking as him as a character again, but yeah, you're good. Yeah, he's back to companion. So follower.
You fucking follower. Trevor, initiative.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, if David and Chad want to put like point and then your dex mod.
What's your dex, Clarny?
12.
Plus 16.
Okay. Well, it's in the right order anyway.
That works.
So we're fine. All right. First up, conversion.
Okay.
With your dark vision, you don't see anything. They're well hidden. Whoever took the shot disappeared.
They're physically hidden then.
They're probably hiding behind a barrel or a wall.
Well, I am going to screw them up, and I'm going to drop. Let me take a look at the range on that. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's a 60-foot range. I should be able to drop darkness about where the end of the wall is.
So
If I can
where?
get the wooden wall
Okay,
that
over
looks like
here.
a T, the bottom corner to the right.
You want it over
the
there?
other end section, yeah, right there.
You got it. Let's
I
make.
think I can get it. If I can get it further than that, I'll go a little further in.
45, 50, 55, 60. So you want to put it like more towards the stairs?
No, not quite that far. It's a 15-foot radius, so yeah. Yeah, actually right there is good.
Objects, saved objects. Bones, lines, and spheres, everybody.
Planes, trains, and
Nope. Don't want cones. Don't want lines. Let's actually pull out 15, you said?
Yeah, 15.
boom.
Is that actually right? That is
Yeah.
actually right.
Yeah.
We've finally done it, ladies and gentlemen.
Hooray!
This was done without any hassle.
That's great.
A darkness bubble.
Yep. And I'm gonna move up and stay to the left. I'm expecting there to be people off to the left as well.
Are you gonna move up like over there or just stay over here? There's a tile here. I just stopped struggling to try and place it, by the way.
No, I'll stay up right there.
Okay. Okay. What is Velran doing?
He'll step to the left next to me.
Who got it? He runs from the gunfire. Actually, he's heard that sound before. He instantly dives for cover. Not really understanding Carney's shield protecting him at all times. He's like, ah, ha, ha, sniper. Okay. So after Conversion and Velran comes Eddie. So we cut over here. So Eddie, you hear a shot on the floor below. You're not really used to firearms, so like it doesn't really register that it's a gun, but a loud crack happens below.
Are firearms fairly new in this town?
Yeah, firearm. There's gunpowder cannonry, which is like the most rich ships get, and that's it. That's as much gunpowder as you have experience.
Cool. And I heard it from down the stairs.
Yeah, down below. You're on the top floor. They're on the bottom.
The stairs that are on the same floor as me, those go down, right?
Yeah, those go down. Maybe I could flip it. Go this way. That doesn't really help. But yeah, those go down.
Okay, but they go down. Cool. Eddie would like to sneak down the stairs, all sneaky like. Not go out, but he wants to like peek down.
So using 25 feet of your movement gets you to the top of the stairs. We're just going to leave you like that. And you can see this. And this is a circle of darkness. So all you see is a circle of darkness right now.
Cool. I can't see into it at all.
No, it's a magical circle of darkness. What you do hear from the top of the stairs as you're closest is a bunch of chittering sounds. What sounds almost like rats squeaking.
Huh. Do I have like a sense within the circle?
No, it's magical darkness.
No, like where the sound is coming from within the circle.
Not particularly, no, just somewhere within the circle.
Cool. All right. How wide are nets?
Huh?
How wide are nets? Like the diameter of a net.
It's just 5 foot. 5 foot wide.
And
so you could just throw it in at disadvantage and see if you hit something.
Let's give it a try. I'm feeling good about it. You know,
okay.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Inspirational.
Let's see. So this is just a D20 to hit, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. Nets get any kind of... I guess they would get proficiency if I have proficiency in nets, but I don't think I do.
You're a fighter. You have proficiency with all weapons.
Oh, wonderful. So I got 10 and a 17.
So a 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Which is a 3.
Plus proficiency.
Which is 2.
So 15?
Yeah.
Beats it.
Beats it. So I got something in a net.
So yeah, something has been grappled by a net in there.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know that. You hear like a thump to the ground as your net with weights collides with something.
Nice. I guess that's my action. And that's my turn then, isn't it?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna try and put you at least.
Oh, can I yell out? I got something.
Yeah.
I got something. I got something.
So you all hear from the other side of the darkness bubble, Eddie yelling out, "I got something." Next up, Carney and Clarney.
Okay. I know what to do. I think I'm gonna step out. You say this is dark in here?
Yeah, there's no light in here other than the light streaming in from the like shutters and the door you've busted open. So there's like a big line of light in the center here, but like all the edges are dark.
Okay. Yeah, just step me up like maybe 2 squares there, and then have Carney just come up behind me there. Yeah, or beside me there. Yeah, perfect. And then I am going to just hold there, and we're both going to just take a dodge action
Okay.
and just keep it there.
Doing your best Karate Kid stance, no can defend. You take the dodge action. Next up is actually a mysterious move. So what are they gonna do? Eddie, you at the top of the stairs.
Yeah.
I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Once again, Eddie gets charmed. Okay. 6.
6. This isn't a
Uh-huh.
charm. A chill runs down your spine. You're unclear why. You just feel like staying up in the attic area is a bad place to be. It like the top room feels gross to you right now. And you are frightened. You have the frightened condition currently.
Of the top room?
Of a creature that's up there. Something. You're unclear. It hasn't shown itself to you. It's just an ambivalent evil in the attic. That you're like, maybe that witch wasn't lying. Oh fuck.
Gotcha.
So you're just frightened and can't move back into the top room right now. Is essentially all that is. So that's what they're gonna do, and it's now Craig.
All right. Craig's gonna go to it'd be the bottom left of Carney, is where I can make it to. One over to the left. There we go. Drow hand crossbow holding poisoned bolt. That's me.
Holding it. Next up is Tim Toothy and Jelly.
We're gonna take cover behind the wall to my right at that corner, and we're gonna hold like an action to like dash out whenever we hear stuff start to. Wait, somebody got caught in the net, right?
Yeah, you did hear Eddie say that he got somebody.
Okay. Can I go up until I can see what's going on? I got my goggles on too.
So you take your full movement. You and Jelly both run up. To your right is a globe of darkness. And then, what's your passive perception?
Mine?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Actually, no, that doesn't matter. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. They can't be seen. So you just see a globe of darkness and nothing on this side of the room. Nothing. Globe of darkness.
Well, I was gonna do a perception check as soon as walking into here.
Go right ahead.
Okay, cool. Natural 16 plus 4.
Unnatural 20.
Yeah.
You hear chittering sounds coming from the globe of darkness. And that's all you get with a perception check. But you hear obvious movement within the globe. You nailed that globe conversion. That's where everybody's hiding, pretty much.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna I used my full movement, prepare an action to fucking just charge into that darkness.
You got it. Okay, is that it for both Tim and Jelly?
Oh, well, I'll use my action to throw Jelly into the pit of darkness.
Okay, Jelly is thrown in. Right. At that.
Oh, I will say a trigger condition on my attack was also sound. Like if I could hear something good enough, I would have fired.
I
at
mean,
it.
yeah. So you can go right ahead. You can hear sort of the chittering in there,
So
but it's a disadvantage
yeah.
shot. Yeah,
I swear, Nick, if you hit,
Yeah.
you're just firing into the darkness.
Well, 17.
17 at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that catches them.
Damn.
Alright.
Yeah, they've got 15.
Nice.
They got a 15 AC.
9 plus 4 is 13 piercing damage, and a con save.
He probably absolutely botches that with an 8.
Yeah. Poisoned for an hour.
Okay, so one of them is poisoned.
He was 3 away from getting knocked unconscious.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that was just my reaction.
Okay.
But question. I have a question.
Yes.
So the net that I threw, that is the type of net where you throw it out, but it's still attached to a rope, right?
Net that is attached. No, it's just a net. It's just a weighted net.
He was thinking
Why-
like a fishing net,
Weighted,
yeah, right?
yeah, like a fishing net.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Yeah, sure.
Great. Fishing net. Do I feel through the tension of the rope like
No.
whatever was in the net just got hit?
No, yours is fine. There is plenty of targets in there. It is a target-rich environment. Oh no.
Gotcha. Perfect tool for a fishing net then.
Jeez. Please stop. I love you so much. Please stop. These guys are just gonna rush out. Guys are gonna rush out. 2 are gonna rush up. And then who knows how many more are still lost within the darkness right now.
All right, let's get them.
Let's do it.
We'll do another
Kill them all.
one. They run out. They pick the first target they find. You do hear the sounds of a couple in there fighting with Jelly, actually. So they're going to take... Attacks do they get? 1. 10 doesn't hit Jelly.
Nope.
11 doesn't hit Jelly. A natural 20 will.
How dare you?
Ten points of slashing damage with a crit. That's crit damage right there. 10.
Getting it easy.
Right. So these
23.
all
23.
these literally they all swarm you, Tim Toothy.
Fucking bring it.
So that's 4 attacks with advantage. So a 24 to hit,
That'll hit.
10 to hit. A
That
crit.
does not. I'm gonna parry that crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And-
Reaction.
A 21. How are you gonna? You can't. So a parry.
Whenever another creature damages you with a melee attack, you can use your action and spend 1 spirit tie to reduce the damage by the number.
Oh, I thought
So-
that's the one that increased your AC. I'm like,
No.
why are you parrying a crit and increasing your AC by 3? I'm still gonna smack you for it.
No.
Gotcha.
To reduce the damage on it.
Gotcha. Okay, so you take 3. 1 is a crit. $12 points. What do you reduce that by?
I'm trying to find a. There we go. It's gonna be 6 points. Wait, plus my dex. 6 plus modifier is 2. 8.
So you take 4.
Nice.
Oh, and then from the next 2 attacks, it's 8 and 7. So another 15 points of damage.
19 total.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Craig. Hold on. Craig, you feel like you're about to be shot as a crack rings out, and you have that same moment Clarny did where you watch a bullet race towards you from this side of the room.
Mm-hmm.
As you're a trained archer, so you can tell that what direction shit's coming
For sure.
from. But you've got Carney standing right there.
Yeah, that's why I stood next to him.
Yeah, that's why he's moving with me.
So a natural 19. So that's gonna hit him.
Yeah, his AC's 20, I think. Dude's getting hurt.
Yeah, that's a good roll. That's a good roll right there. $34 points. 38 points of piercing damage.
I think he's probably down, right?
Probably. That probably would knock any of you guys out taking that twice. Chad?
Do what?
He just
Sorry.
Carney just took
Carney
38.
just got shot for 38.
Oh, that was for Carney.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he had 36, so he's down.
Damn. Also close.
You watch as the bullet rips through his neck, and he just looks at both of you and falls to the ground. But you now, at least Craig has a bead on where the shooter's coming from. Okay. Oh, and then these two are coming after Eddie. So 2 attacks on Eddie up there. Eddie does a 14 hit.
No.
Eddie does a 15 hit.
No.
You manage to block these two rat men's sword strikes.
I just like to think he's like, you're not pushing me up these stairs.
You can't make me go up there. You can't make me. And that is them. We come to Narvos.
Hey there, how you doing? All right. I'm gonna.
So in like the very edge of the light coming in from the door, you just watched Carney get essentially blown away.
Yeeted.
Call of Duty style.
I'm gonna run forward. Basically, if I can get that, is that my full 30 right there?
30's right here actually, but I didn't want to put you in melee with the rats.
Okay. Let me check.
So this is 25 right here.
Okay. No, you can go ahead and move me one more. Actually, no, keep me there for my first part. So do I wouldn't have seen where he got shot from.
No, that is 100% just because Craig was the actual target and is the sort of sniper of the group.
Yeah, that makes sense. So first up, all right. So I'm more than 5 feet away, so I don't have the whole disadvantage.
Correct.
Cool. One of them is going to get a firebolt.
Okay.
The one straight ahead of me is getting a firebolt. That's a 21 to hit.
That hits.
And where's it? And maybe if I rolled the right dice, that would help. He's going to get 13 fire.
Roll your wild search.
He's still standing, but like singed. He's hurt.
Okay. And now I'm going to do my. Now I'm going to move one forward. And second level, I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar.
Okay.
So 10-foot radius needs to do
Oh, you're
a.
gonna quicken spell it. That's how you're
Yes, I am. So.
gonna. Is it creatures of your choosing?
No. So here's. Sorry, Tim. Each creature in that area. So 10-foot radius.
Sorry, Tim.
Yeah, that's everyone except for this guy. This guy, I think, actually gets to. Nope. No, he doesn't. Nope.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yep. All of my rats. All of my rats that surrounded Tim Toothy.
DC 17.
That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a
Dex.
19.
What is it?
passes.
Dex save.
Arms of.
Okay.
This guy lives.
Strength save. Sorry. Strength.
Oh,
Oh,
strength.
strength.
Okay.
Yeah, 17.
Oh yeah. I
DC.
passed.
Okay, cool.
Is that something that's persistent?
No, it's just well, hold
I
on.
think so.
Strength
Concentration.
saving throw failed. No, I just do it. Takes
No, yeah, it's
3d6 necrotic and can't take reactions until its next turn. Let me roll up that
half
damage for it though.
on success.
Yeah, so that's 9 necrotic for everyone that
one.
failed. So
This one eats it. The rest of them are still alive, but hurt. Yeah, but
Can't,
the one
you
the
know-
one you shot already absolutely eats it and is pummeled to death by a bunch of spooky tentacles.
poopy arms. All right.
You
Yeah.
gotta-
If Eddie could watch this, he'd be vomiting.
you got to roll for wild search twice, Joe.
Yes, I
you
do. 14 and 16.
Okay. Next up is conversion.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is drop the darkness. It achieved
Seems
what I
good.
wanted. It gave us the chance to get
Right.
close.
Yeah, it was great.
Now everyone can go up and engage. Can I get an idea? Having had Carney in my line of sight when he got shot, where the shot came from.
If you want to make an investigation check as like your bonus action to try and like Sherlock Holmes based on like where his body has splayed out,
No,
go right ahead.
nope. I'm going to cast Healing Word on him.
Okay.
And I will move up and to the left. I'm looking off to the left, expecting that the darkness was up there. I'm not seeing anybody that was visible, and there's really no place anybody could have been hiding outside of the darkness. So
Correct.
the shooter had to
Whoever's-
be off to the left.
Correct.
Although
Yeah.
it could have been up behind the barricade on the far end of the barricade.
Yeah.
But at this point,
But looking over there, as you have that thought, you see nobody over in the left corner.
okay. Unfortunately, I've already cast. I cast a leveled spell.
Mhm.
I will. That was a bonus action, fortunately. I will go with Sacred Flame as a cantrip.
That's just one of these guys.
Yeah. If any of them look,
Yeah, these two are more hurt than this guy. He rolled a 5. He absolutely butchered it.
one of those two.
So roll your 2d8, 2d10.
It will be 2d8 dex saving throw.
Oh yeah, I butchered that deck save.
Yeah, 13.
13. He eats it. He absolutely eats it. And is just scorched in radiant fire. Your combatants fall to 2, Tim Toothy.
Nice.
I'm going to assume that these are the Ratmen that
Valrin was talking about. Yeah.
So he's going to move up and take a shot at the one that hasn't been hurt.
He has been hurt, just less than the rest.
Okay, yeah, the one that's been, because he's the closer target.
Yeah, Velran, once he sees you guys effectively taking on the swarm, very confident. He's like, "Oh, you guys know what you're up to."
Yep. Does he have 2 attacks?
Is he level 6? But it's a crossbow. Unless he has crossbow master, he can't. It's a 1 attack.
He's a 22.
Yeah, that catches him.
And it is a D6 plus.
Plus it's con save, right?
I assume that it was. Sorry, it was a 21 to hit. But...
Yeah. And
5 points plus the con. I'm assuming he's using the poison.
Yeah, that's the drow weapon of choice.
Yep.
I butchered that.
Chat with him at some point. Yeah, so it was he took 5 points plus poison. And I don't know what the poison does.
You don't know what the poison is? I can look that up easily enough. Drow. He's just poisoned. He is just poisoned. Can they be poisoned? Yeah. Yes, he can. So he is poisoned, and that is Conversion and Velran's turn. Next up is Eddie.
All right. So I can see which rat is restrained right now, right? The rat thing.
Yeah. It's this one. This one right here.
That one's restrained, but there's still another 2 right in front of me.
Correct.
That guy didn't try and get out or anything, right?
No. He did, but failed.
Did but failed.
He did, but failed.
Cool. So there's a guy on the stairs here. I want to take my rope, the magic rope, and I want to try and rope one of these guys up.
Hold on and use that. Tailing creatures.
Yeah.
You must succeed in a DC 15. I rolled an 8.
Nice.
So he failed. And is now restrained.
Cool.
By the way, Chad, I healed Carney for 7 points.
Okay, awesome. So he's up to 5.
Well, that's Eddie's action.
That's Eddie's action. You doing anything else?
I'm level 1, so not really.
Oh. Help me.
I will say, could I try and give that rope just a little yank as a bonus action to try and get that tangled goblin to block the stairs? So they can't really climb up over
sure,
him.
go right ahead. Yeah, go right ahead and make a strength check, an athletics check.
Cool. Athletics. 15.
15, yeah. We'll say that you've managed to sort of have him block his friend from approaching you more.
Nice.
Block a friend.
I like that.
I need you to make a charisma saving throw at the end of your turn.
Hey, what's it? Charisma?
Charisma. It's the same save. It's just to see if you break the frighten.
I have a 2.
A 2.
A 2.
Still spooked. Next up, Carney and Clarney.
The Arnie squad.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word
Okay. Just more healing for Carney.
up front on Carney. So I'm going to go ahead and get him some, a little more health than he's got. So that's going to be I rolled a 4. All right. And then my ability modifier. So he gets 7 as well from that. So he's back up to 12 now. Looking a little
Can
better.
I make a suggestion, Chad?
Yes, sir.
Using
14.
the ring doesn't count as casting a spell, so you could use the ring right now.
Is that really how that works?
I'm pretty sure that's how items work, right?
Yeah.
Like when you use an item that has a spell in it, like a wand of power, then you can still cast a leveled bonus action spell, right?
Mhm.
So the ring should
Well,
work the same way.
anyways, I'm not gonna rule lawyer that. I just was like, I've never thought
Okay.
of it that way.
Plus one.
But still, Carney is healed more. What else are you up to?
Okay, and then I can still move up and attack, right?
Yeah, you can go.
So me as Carney is move right there, and then I'm going to smash him with my hammer, and that is a 19
Yeah, that
to
hits.
hit. Yep,
Yeah.
cool. And then I'm going to hit him. Let's see what we've got here. That is an 8.
This poor guy has like I don't know
Well, he's about to have
less
less.
hit points than the plus 10 you roll with.
Right.
You can
Well,
literally
he's-
half health these guys with a single hit.
Well, good thing I rolled a 1, so he's gonna get hit for 11.
11 points of damage. That's still over half his hit points. Just so you're aware of the sort of like imbalance of power here.
Agnes Burnsides.
Hey, I just saw my companion fall. I'm kind of angry. Okay.
Do you have an extra attack?
I do not.
Okay.
No, I'm good, and I used a bonus action with the spell thing, so I'm
Okay. So what's Carney doing? He uses half his movement to get up. He can go engage. He
Yeah.
can
Let him engage. He's attacks in him.
roll a 20. Roll a 20.
All right. He rolled a 19, which is technically a 20 for
That
him.
is a crit. That's a crit.
Nice.
Yes.
We don't roll damage. I have rolls.
Okay, so he's gonna, and he rolled a 7. So plus 3, that's 10.
No.
don't matter, he's got the
No,
Vorpal sword.
no.
Oh, wait,
He has a
wait,
Vorpal
wait,
sword. He just
Vorpal sword.
does not have a
Vorpal
head
sword.
anymore.
Sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Head rolls.
Yep,
Uh-oh. Nice down.
done.
That's a dead rat right there. You guys cleared the first wave. Good job.
I forgot about the Vorpal sword. I'm gonna move that to the top so I don't forget about that.
I don't think that's actually rules as written. I think he actually has to roll the 20.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
unclear,
like it.
but I'm happier with this. I might rules lawyer that at a later time, being a William fight, but
Well, yeah, I mean, against Ratman, come on.
against the single rat man, just cut his head off. Just
He
cut
just
his
got up
off.
from being shot in the throat, ran over.
Not
and cut
long
a
for
Ratman's
this
head
world.
off.
Okay, so that's you two, and then the creature of the house actually realizes that you guys are killing the rat invaders and isn't gonna bother you guys.
Nice.
So we move right on to Craig.
Hell yeah. I'm walking up behind Narvos because that's within 10 feet of Carney. But as I'm walking up, I'm like gathering up purple fireflies about to throw a fairy fire in the corner, right?
Okay.
But as I throw them, they grow an extra set of legs and their butts glow white and then they explode into webs instead. And I cast web.
You cast web over there? Okay.
Yeah. And then realizing that, I tap Narvos on the shoulder and tell him to throw a fireball that way. That's my turn.
Let me look up web. Web.
You said throw fireball.
Craig means what he did earlier, but he said fireball.
Okay.
So there's just webs there. That just happens. Okay. Not workshop. Save and load. I want. Where's my Underdark? Search. Guess I can't find my fun webbing assets.
That's creepy.
Yeah, that was a little bit trippy when those just started like.
Yeah, those
doing
things
whatever
just
they were
fall
doing.
down. Yeah.
It's essentially just that 20-foot corner.
Yeah. I'm just putting that right there. Webs, which is exactly where you want it.
Yeah.
After you is Tim Toothy.
I'm straight up running over to the nearest
And Jelly,
rat.
yeah.
And I'm gonna grapple him by grabbing him around the neck.
Okay, so it's this one right here.
And I'm gonna throw him at the one behind that barrel.
Boom. Okay, so go ahead and make a for your first attack. Go ahead and make a grapple check.
17.
He's gonna try his best. He rolled a 6. That was his best. And now for a second, for your second attack, you're gonna throw him at his friend. So go ahead and make a strength check with proficiency. So an athletics check, essentially, for you.
Okay. That'll be a 13 plus athletics, so 13 plus 6.
Okay.
19.
Go ahead and roll your unarmed damage.
D8. Nice. 4. Do I add anything to that?
Your strength.
Okay, so 4 plus 3.
You deal 7 points of damage to both of them and knock them both prone.
Nice. And then
What a
Jelly's
chick.
gonna get the one that's in front of her,
Okay.
gouge its eyes out.
Okay.
She rolled a 13.
That actually doesn't hit. Doesn't hit these
Okay.
guys.
Wait.
Blocks it with a shield.
She's got a +4. It says +2 and then a +4. Did she? I have it written down in 2 different things, so I'm confused if it's a +6.
Well, which is it, buddy?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're good.
Okay. After Tim Toothy and Jelly comes the rats. All the rats go. These rats can't get up to Eddie, so Eddie's safe up there. This rat is going to come around and kind of be here fighting Jelly on that barrel. These 2 rats are going to pick themselves up and engage Tim Toothy. But you and Jelly have actually created a pretty decent bottleneck right there. This one is going to try and escape your bonds. He failed. This one's going to try and escape your bonds, Eddie. You rolled a 14, which, if I remember correctly, is not good enough.
I believe it's 15.
I do
Yeah,
think
they
it's
have to get
15.
15.
Mhm.
So that isn't good enough, and he gets to just suck over there. But
It just gets to suck.
oh boy, what do the smart rats do? Oh, they have the start of their turn have
They're
to
smart
do
rats?
something.
Yeah, they need to make a dex save or be restrained.
Dex save.
They fucking botched that.
15.
So they are restrained. Yeah, they botched it. Hard botch.
Use his action to make strength check.
I'm gonna make them do an insight check to see if they've noticed that they're nope. So they're gonna take a shot at you again, Craig. As you're the problem to them.
Yeah.
You're the one that's a fellow sniper, and you just threw a spell at them, so they know they're there. They're too stupid to realize that they didn't just miss, but that their shots are actually veering to the goblin. That's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
Oh no, not again.
What's he at? What's
I-
his health right now?
Yeah, what's
Chad?
his health right now? Because I might absolutely body this goblin.
Yeah, his health is only 12.
And what's his max
Oh.
health?
I healed him for 7.
His max health is that's with what you healed him for and what I healed him for. His max health is 56.
Right. So this is 3d12 I've been rolling, right? Plus some numbers. Rolled a 12, a 10, and a 9.
Holy shit.
You need
So
to
22,
do 68 damage to
31,
kill him.
31, 62, plus numbers.
We'll make it less than 4. Or less than 6, I mean.
Where's my Giselle?
Oh no.
I've lost it. I've opened up too many pages. Let me actually find out the number.
If you kill this goblin, you give one of us a Vorpal sword.
This is true.
Well, I've got a large.
It's plus 3.
Oh, yeah.
Plus 3.
Oh my
Nice,
god.
nice.
Plus 3.
Holy shit, that was close.
But I'm gonna say it blows off half his skull.
Yeah.
Like a solid half of Carney's face is missing right now. It's there's is there like a way to do a trigger warning in the Discord chat? Because I don't know if
You can
everybody
do
would like
spoiler.
this photo.
You can make it a spoiler.
I'll pull it up after the game and show it to you guys and delete it later so it doesn't linger. But there's a scene that I'm specifically thinking of from a comic book that I'm like, this is Carney right now.
Wait. Did you roll with disadvantage for being restrained?
You roll with disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Restrained. Restrained creature attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Of course I didn't. I rolled a natural 20. Of course I didn't. I hate this. I just shot him for so much damage. Why?
I'm sorry.
Rewind.
This was the best timeline. He still shoots him. It's just not a crit. So it's 31 points of damage. I'm not going to reroll my awesome roll. 31 plus 3 is 34. 34 points of damage. He's still unconscious. And all the Ratmen win, and it's now your guys' turn. So it's Narvos.
Cool. What I have is this sniper rat still visible, or am I just hearing squirming noises from back there?
Yeah, he's not visible at all.
Cool. Sweet. I'm gonna just go. Do I have really anything that can? No, I really don't. Wait, you know what? Yes, I do. He is getting a magic missile.
Who is?
Mr. Blind guy, the we can't see guy.
You can't
see
shoot
him. That's the
something
problem.
with
Never
magic
mind.
missile.
Yeah, it's within. Never mind. I thought I figured out a way. I thought I was smart. I'm not smart.
I mean, the webs are flammable, which is why Craig looked at you and said, "Fireball it."
Yeah, I'll fireball it.
Are you gonna ball it or bolt it? Because he did say
Bolt.
fireball.
Yeah, I don't have fireball unless I get really lucky with a roll on my wand.
I pointed at the barrel, to be fair.
True. Then I'm gonna go for that barrel, the 25.
All right, you shoot that barrel. Go ahead and roll the hit.
25.
25 hits, and that barrel just goes up in flames.
Yeah, 14 fire. If that matters.
That barrel, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Delete that barrel.
But if
what I will say, with Craig and your passive perception, there is an indent in the webs about right where the center of this is actually. There's definitely an invisible creature or creatures hanging out right there.
Gotcha.
that are restrained in your webbing, because you can see their indentation in the webbing based on the flame that's in the square next to them.
Yeah.
Conversion. What you doing?
Well, the webbing's there. I was going to be doing this anyways, so cast see invisibility.
Nice.
Since
Yeah.
I've
So
got
you
clear vision and something is definitely there, but I can't see it.
There are 2 rats. One with a shield and one with a sniper.
Okay.
They're just hanging out over there. The one with the sniper looks to be reloading. The one with the shield looks to be putting the shield between it and the fire.
All right. I'm going to step up to where the barrel is, to the other barrel is, and kind of step behind it. So that it's definitely between the 2 of us. I'm trying to think what it's going to do. Actually, let me check real quick, see what I've got. Okay. Valron's going to go up. I don't think he's going to be able to see them.
The snipers, no. Felrand,
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. That's 20 feet of his movement. Where else would you like him to go? Would you like him to go?
I was going to say, I was going to try and see if he could get up next to Tim rather than
easy
moving
enough.
up.
Yeah, easy enough.
Sorry, Tim Toothy.
15, yeah, 20, 25, 30. 30 puts him right there. He isn't actually in
Can he
melee.
get on the other side of Tim, alongside Tim, next to the rats?
No, that's one space too many for him. A
Okay.
space too far.
Yeah, he'll shoot one of those the rat directly in front of him.
Go right ahead. Take the shot.
I'm pretty sure that a 2 will miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a 2, not a 1.
Okay. After you guys comes, Eddie. Eddie up here.
Look,
Sorry.
Convergence sees where they are. He's going to try to not lock eyes on them.
Yeah.
But make it look like he's trying to stand behind them.
I'll have that be disadvantage on the sniper rat realizing that he's been had.
Yep.
Eddie, what you doing?
All right. I think it's time I try beating one of these. So I have a question. They are restrained, right?
You have advantage on the attack.
So Eddie is a grappler, right? So he has advantage on attacks against things he's grappling, right? So does that mean I get 4 rolls and I do the best?
You don't get double advantage. That doesn't happen.
I don't.
Double advantage is not a thing.
So why am I even a grappler? All right.
Because you're learning.
I'm learning. Let's just try and beat this guy I have with the rope. I think that's a good call.
He doesn't have his shield up, so his AC is lowered.
16 and 13.
Both of those hit?
So just the 16. I can only hit one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, 16 plus numbers totally hits.
All right, and that's 8 damage.
8 points of damage. You squish this guy's skull.
I squished him. Oh boy.
This guy was a lower class. Didn't have a shield. Didn't have armor. There's 3 others. One of them's engaged with Jelly. The other one you have wrapped up. That are sort of like a lower class. And you squish him. He's dead. You just squash his skull. Your rope is freed.
And I guess I gotta make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma
I got a 2 again.
So you're still scared. You can come down. You can come down the stairs. You're still fighting at the top of the stairs.
But stairs are like a chokehold, which means I only have to
A little
fight them
bit,
one
yeah.
at a time.
Yeah.
So if I don't have to come down, Eddie
really
Eddie
don't.
would like to stay right here.
Eddie will stay right there. Next up is Carney and Clarney. Carney's
All right.
unconscious. Carney's currently unconscious.
Okay, so would it be better to do spare the dying at this point?
It's up to you. If the sniper takes a shot at anybody within 10 feet of his body, he's still going to take the shot
Right.
because the shield's there. So it's up to you. Bringing him to 0 stops death saves, but it's a whole action because you're not a death cleric or a grave cleric.
Whereas Healing Word gets him up and is a bonus action.
All
But
right,
it's
let's get. Yeah. Well, that's fine. I got a hammer to hit with. Let's do the healing word,
Okay, easy enough.
and then it's going to be another 4 plus 3, 7 points. So there we go. And then I'm going to, as Clarney, I'm going to move up in. Actually, move to the right. And then just, is there anybody left to engage with? And are they all up? Are those all up?
Yeah, those are all living rat.
Okay. Let me just swing at that first one there.
You got it.
Hold on a second. Okay, so swing will be. Oh, that is a 20.
A nat 20.
Yep, nat 20.
I'm going to let you know you murder that guy. Like your lowest damage you could do will kill him.
Well, that's an 8.
No,
No, actually, it's a 15. 15.
Yeah,
It's 15.
26.
15. Sorry, it's a 15.
25.
Yeah, 25 point. That's more damage. That's more health than he has at max health. So he's dead. That's a dead man. You got another rat man. Forge clerics. Do they get extra attacks?
No,
We do not. We do not. Nope.
So what's Carney doing? He uses half his movement speed to get up. He's got 15 feet left. He can get in melee. He can run up and get in melee. Yeah.
Let's let him run up and get into melee. And then let's
kind of stabs his Vorpal sword by Jelly to sort of diagonally attack.
A 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
All right. And then it's going to be a D plus 3. That is 8. That's 11.
11. That
Yep.
one hadn't been hurt yet, so that one's fine.
Okay.
Still alive. Took a stab though.
And then he gets another attack, doesn't he?
He does get an extra attack. Yeah, Carney does have an extra attack.
Let's do that again. And that is an 8 to hit. Probably misses.
Yeah, that one misses. So
Yep,
this one.
okay.
This one it gets pushed away. Right. Next up is Craig.
Say, I'm gonna have to learn to throw fire myself. Until then, we need to see our quarry. And I throw a fairy fire. The web drops.
Okay. The web drop. Fairy fire remains, but it'll disappear anyway. So he gets to roll, make a dex save. I rolled a fucking 1. You know it's genuine too, because I was so upset
it was instant
about
too. Like fuck.
Yeah, you see the outline of them come into focus. They are invisible. That they're like they have the invisible staff. Anything else, Craig?
I just load a new poison bolt.
Love it. Tim Toothy, you've got Ratman. You and Jelly, you got Ratman to kill.
I just grab one by the throat and start using it as a weapon on the other ones.
Are we just playing Blade and Sorcery right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
As long as I'm playing too, this is all I want.
Yeah, and Jelly's gonna just be gouging eyes out. I rolled a natural 18.
That gets him. Yep. Roll your second attack to beat him with beat a man with another man.
Okay, that's gonna be 7 plus 6. Or wait, plus 3. 11.
11. I'm gonna have him make a dex save, and if he
Plus
rolls
3,
low,
is that with your proficiency?
No.
So
You
add
need
your proficiency.
on your
Oh,
attacks.
so it is 6.
So
So 7 plus 6, 13.
13. Yeah, that hits. Roll your damage. D8 plus
Sick.
numbers. This is the one you already beat a man with. So he's probably,
It's gonna be 7 damage.
yeah, he's dead. And
Sick.
this one was the rat one, the Skaven slave. So that one, it's not. It's a rat slave. Copyright.
Jelly gouging out the eyes of that one again.
Yep. Jelly has
That's
2
weird.
attacks.
Sick. She rolled a 14 naturally, and
That
then
hits.
a 6.
That probably misses.
Or no, that's a 9.
9 plus numbers. Is it plus
Yeah.
6?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that both of her attacks hit.
Sweet.
The rodent wave.
Yeah, the rodent wave. Thank you. Yeah. Yes.
Rolled a 3, and then a 4 for her second. Plus her strength. She doesn't add anything.
Jeez, that guy's dead. That's the one that got stabbed by Carney.
Dude.
Right. So after Tim Toothy and Jelly, it's the rat's turn. And these rats, there are 3 left. One of them's restrained. This one's running away. This one is going to disengage and run away into a hole that's over here that's dug in the ground. And they're dipping.
Oh, did he cross Carney's melee? Is he a sentinel?
He still is but he disengaged already. Fine. Carney, get him. Kill this running rat.
Do I just have to roll for damage? I don't have to roll to
No,
No,
you
you
have to
roll
roll
to
the
hit.
hit.
I don't?
You do.
You do.
I do. Okay. Well, that's an 18 to hit.
Yeah. That
Okay.
poor guy.
And that's going to be a 6 damage plus. Well, that's it. 6 damage. Yeah.
6 damage. So that rat man stays right there because you hamstring him.
Actually, it was 9 damage. Sorry.
1 rat escapes. The sniper, he's gonna roll a disadvantage to see if conversion is on to him. I rolled a 3, so you're fine.
He's glowing. He's glowing.
But Craig, he rolled a 3.
Yeah, he's an idiot. Yeah,
he's
I
got
get
like
it. I
a
get it.
minus. He's got a 0 intelligence, so a 3, but he still thinks he's pretty hidden over there. But you're the spellcaster and you've lost your friend, so catch a bullet.
Let's see it.
Thank God I had advantage. It's a non-natural 20, and I roll a 1 for my other roll.
Yeah, that hits.
So the sound of a bullet rings out. Where's my other? There it is. $31 points of piercing damage. Bang.
Yeah, I lose an ear, but I'm all right.
That's their turn. Narvos, you see them.
Cool.
Oh, that one. Hold on. That one needs to try and escape from Eddie. He fails anyways. Continue.
Cool. All right.
You have advantage
So-
on attack rolls.
You do.
Awesome. Don't think that'll make a difference with what I was going to try to do, but it'll happen. I'm gonna do a wand. The
Okay.
wand.
Nice.
By the way, you cast a spell last turn, right? Firebolt,
That's
Yeah.
a cantrip.
cantrip. You still roll a d20.
All right.
If you roll a
8.
3 or lower. Nope.
That
Okay,
is an
roll
8.
your wand. Which I'm this close to ruling that you also have to roll wild.
I feel like you could do if you make them one attunement slot together, right?
Yeah.
Then I think
Are
that'd be
they?
applied.
Is the wand of wonder not?
It is attunement, and so is the
It
ring,
is.
right?
Attuned?
So
Yeah. Go right ahead and have those be the same thing. Yeah.
Cool.
That's
Okay. That makes it easier. So I still have an attunement slot then. All right. That's
You have a wild magic ring because I like wild magic.
yes.
I'm like punish you.
It's machine gun time.
All right. Oh, it's you. What did you
Did you
roll?
roll
You
it?
rolled
90.
90.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh.
so it's dead. It's literally so. Actually, no.
There's a chance
It
it's
is
not.
40 gems.
30 gems.
Just
Oh.
30. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead. He has 22 hit points. It's a sniper. He's meant to hide in the corner and absolutely blow your brains out and never be spotted.
Well, it's his turn to get his brains blown out.
You scatter 2 rats along the wall. What are your guys' plans for these 2? This one's hamstrung, so is like swinging, and this one has been trapped by Eddie since the darkness globe. I'm just gonna end combat because like you can either just murder these or initiate some sort of,
I think their
RP.
bodies are adequate proof.
Indeed.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Jelly and Carney are gonna murder that one.
Yeah, I think this guy's dead. I do agree that this guy who's been hamstrung gets absolutely bodied, takes it on the chin. But this guy that Eddie, he's unharmed. Eddie's had him in a net. Eddie, what do you? I think you're the voice right now. What would you like?
Eddie wants to interrogate this rat thing. All right.
Okay.
Can it speak common?
Very broken common, like it's picked it up by
Eddie's just
listening
gonna
in the
squeak
town.
at him. At the beginning, Eddie's just gonna squeak. He's gonna make lots of rat noises at him.
Go ahead and make an
Alright.
intimidation check.
Let's see. 7.
7. The rat kind of gives you a look.
This
Like-
isn't. First of all, this is just a start. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So first, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do the squeaking. That was
Uh-huh.
normal, calm squeaking. Now I'm gonna do angrier squeaking.
Okay.
All right.
Like
Angrier
dying
squeaking,
mice
all right?
being sacrificed.
I'm building. No, I'm building into something. Like I'm trying to talk. I'm like squeak, 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 squeak. And then I'm like, Squeak, 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 squeak.
What are you all doing as Eddie squeaks at this rat man?
I take off a pair of my brass knuckles. I put 2 of its fingers in 2 of the slots, and I crank them all the way backwards.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
I
You
cast
absolutely destroy that guy's knuckles.
cast
them.
detect thoughts.
Yeah. Detect thoughts. You just hear a lot of squeaking
Yeah.
because it's its native language.
That makes sense.
He's speaking in Ratanese.
Eddie
Well-
just wants to say, who do you work for? All right. He stops squeaking, calms down a little bit. He says, who do you work for? Tell me what's going on.
Rats, caves, war. I mean, it's literally a drone. You gather from his squeaks and broken common, you gather that they're gathering resources for some sort of underdark rat civilization. And just there's a tunnel right here that the one rat escaped through. That they're probably bringing the resources back through.
Cool. Eddie asks, what's upstairs? Is Eddie still scared of upstairs right now?
No, I think, we're out of combat. It kind of fades away, but you're spooked of the house in general now. And when the rat looks at you and goes, you get, we don't go there. It's, no. And you just get the sense that the rats boarded up the room from the rest of the house for a reason, that they are even scared of the top of the house. And they weren't here for the burning of the witch.
Cool. All right. I think we
Merchant's
should go
gonna
back to you, man. That we're pretty sure this is a rat problem, but we'll hang around another couple nights to see if the problem persists. And that's what I think.
What about you, Conversion? What were you about to say?
Conversion wants to go upstairs.
You want to go upstairs? Okay.
Yeah,
Conversion,
Tim follows.
Tim Toothy and Conversion go upstairs. Eddie, do you try
Yeah.
and stop them at all?
Eddie will very nervously follow, but he's
Okay.
also going to drag this rat up and hold him like a shield. the
You
entire
got
time.
it. You got it. So is everybody going up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Carney's gonna stay behind me.
Arnie's staying behind. So coming up into the room, it's very sparse, like I said. What you see mostly is on this side of the room where it's like all destroyed. Ooh, let me tab. On this side of the room, there's like there's a broken table, a dresser, a shattered mirror, an old ratted bed. And as you kind of come to this side of the room, it gets so cold. The temperature drops drastically. What you guys want to do?
Kind of Conversion will kind of take a step back, look the room over. He's looking to see if there's any real evidence that she actually was a witch.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Tim's just gonna walk around the room trying to punch a ghost. Just like walk over to one corner and just throw a punch.
Mhm.
Like a couple of them, and then not hit anything, and then you just
Tim Toothy, go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw
Okay.
as you enter this corner, punching the corner.
I'd be keeping an
Charisma's
eye
not my
out
best
for
thing.
stuff.
I rolled a 6.
6. So,
Zero.
Craig, your bow comes taut as on the other side of Tim Toothy, long white fingers appear on your shoulders, Tim Toothy. Long fingernails that look like they're about to bury themselves in your chest. Don't actually, there's no feeling. They're incorporeal. As you look up and a very beautiful young woman, white as a sheet, kind of see-through, is smiling down at you with her hands on your shoulders. She has no legs.
Hey, what's up, baby?
And so
Legs.
I'm assuming that the see invisibility is still active.
She was. I guess you would have. I guess you would have seen her. I apologize. You would have seen her sort of like flitting around on that side of the room. I had forgotten you had seen visibility up.
Yeah, and it allows me to see ethereal as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so you could see that there was a banshee just sort of like watching.
okay. He's like, Tim,
Yeah, what's up, bud?
it's right behind you.
It doesn't have to
So-
be this way.
And then looking at the spectral form, he'll be like, "What's holding you here?"
Does Eddie
she
recognize?
sort of- Yeah, you're right. It's the witch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the witch. As you ask her what's holding her here, her beautiful visage turns into a horrifying mask of anger and rage as her claws dig in and you take 6 points of piercing damage, Tim Toothy.
I'm so close to letting my arrow go, but I'm looking at conversion.
And then she lets go as the sort of rage and anger fades away. And she looks down and caresses your face, Tim Toothy, and goes, "I'm so sorry. It overtakes me at times. This house keeps me here. Those villagers, they called me a witch and burned me. So I stay to haunt them."
Yeah, we don't mind that.
Yeah, we're
At
fine with
all.
that actually.
Yeah, honestly, I hope to kill every single citizen of this nation with
Eddie-
my hands.
Eddie, you're unclear if that includes you.
Eddie's kind of nervous.
Yeah, at this point, Eddie's like,
Holy
okay,
shit!
oh fuck,
Who are these guys?
who are these guys? But yeah, the banshee just is the sad woman. who
I
hunts
hug
the
her.
house. She's the woman. Yeah, is she slightly corporeal? You give her a soft, almost like the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man type hug, where there's just like a bunch of give.
Perfect.
She gives you a hug.
I can leave you with some flies. They make great companions.
Oh, thank you. I will really cherish them.
Go, boys.
Thank you. Like half a dozen flies start flying around. Wonderful.
I'm gonna draw a music box. I'm gonna pull out.
You're gonna make a little music box for her. Oh,
Yeah.
That's sweet.
I'm gonna actually write out a set of music into this. I'm gonna actually draw out a music box and then write out the notes to go inside of it.
Nice, cute little music box. Lovely. Hi. Anything else you guys wanna do with this banshee before we cut to the tavern with Who
And he
Man,
whispers to the closest person to him, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
which is the rat, by the way.
The tied up rat.
The rat probably
Yeah.
It nods its head.
Agrees.
And you will say, like, as a peace offering, do you want this rat person to be your friend here?
Are you talking to the banshee?
Yeah, to the banshee, or should I take him away? What do you want to do?
I would rather see their lot scarred. Like the rage fills her face again. Scarred from this earth, destroy. And like she just goes into she's a banshee, so like she goes from like being peaceful and beautiful to a living, undead embodiment of vengeance.
Cool. I say, do you want to kill this rat, or would you like me to kill this rat?
Oh yes, bring him closer. Bring him to
of
me.
course. Here you go. I walk the rat over.
And it's you guys all watch the scene from Harry Potter where a Dementor sucks the soul out of this rat.
Nice. I'm so aroused.
Yeah, Tim Toothy's like standing with his hands over his crotch, just like maybe we should get a night at the inn before we leave, you guys.
I'm not looking.
Jelly is looking at you quite a lot. Can't help but keep looking.
Hey, Jelly, you close your eyes.
She does. She covers her eyes, and Craig notices that she's peeking through her fingers.
I would like to say to the banshee, "We'll return one day. You create a list of the ones who did this to you."
Wonderful. I will remember this and use it to try and keep myself calm in the coming weeks and months and years and decades and centuries and millennia. And like she just starts listing off ever growing measurements of time. Right. So you all
are you using this tar and gunpowder?
and that was the rats. There was the rats.
Cool. Let's take this tar and gunpowder and use it to seal up the tunnel that the rats made.
Good idea. Easy enough to do. Easy enough to do. You detonate the tar down there. Creates a cave in. Very easy to do. So you seal off the rat's route into the town.
It's almost like it was put there to do.
Oh wow. Right. So you guys make it back to the inn with Who Man. And he's like, well, wonderful job, you guys. I can't believe you went into that room. Can't believe it. Can't believe you went into that house. Eddie, I thought better of you, but good job's a good job. Here's for saving the town, 200 William marked for you, Eddie.
200 for me. Thank you.
Can we say that we don't mention the banshee? Is everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, conversion's kind of like, I really don't like undead in general, but I mean, I didn't see anything that like indicated she actually was a witch.
No, and the way she said it, she seemed to imply that she was wrongly accused.
Yeah.
Sounds like something a witch would say.
It is. Yep. Very accurate. She did weigh as much as a duck. The tests were done. She was convicted in a fair trial.
I mean, she sank, which is float. She sank. Wait, no, it's the other way around, right?
Yeah, other way around.
She's made of wood.
Q-Man, as it's night, pretty much nighttime at this point, Q-Man promises to introduce you guys to a boat ride first thing in the morning, and a crew that he recommends personally for a good 60-foot sloop. Maybe not a sloop. I'm not good at ships. I'll do a bit of research and find out what the actual name of this ship should be. A couple. It's a 3-floor. It's got a cargo on the bottom floor, a mid floor, top floor, a main deck. Good sturdy ship. Good for adventuring. Like you guys seem to be. We captured it from some pirates that were attacking the shoreline. So as long as you promise not to bother our trade lines, which are few and far in between, we'll see fit to rig you up with this boat and a crew.
Tell Clarny, get your wits about you, Captain. You'll have to figure out what we're doing.
It'll cost. I don't know how much money you guys got on you.
What do you think is the price? What are you thinking?
I want to take about 50% of your money.
Okay.
Is the sort of DM thought process here is I want 50% of the party funds to buy a boat.
And he needs to go pay the wizard 150 gold.
Yeah, you do.
So you get 350 copper, 600 silver.
Turn it all into gold.
Okay, hold on.
Just tell me what the gold of the party is, and I will take just half of that.
Remember to add the 395 that I've got.
Okay.
And do you want us to include the diamonds?
No, those are your diamonds.
Okay. Doesn't say they might be worth a whole lot of gold, but they're not, as far as I'm concerned, party funds.
Correct.
They are spell components.
That is my opinion too.
Yep, agreed, Carl. 100%.
Just because this is the adventure we're going on, and I'm not gonna stonewall it because lack of funds, but I do want to take 50% of the funds. Just a sort of this is the cost of a ship.
Okay, so we have 3,381 gold.
Perfect. Give me 1,500 gold flat.
Gotcha.
1,500 flat.
We have 1,881 left.
And that's where we'll end it with you guys. Next game gonna start out in the open ocean. I'm figuring out with Captain Clarny. Is that the decision? So let's do that real quick right here at the end. There are several positions on a boat. The major ones: captain, first mate, navigator, bosun. Those are, I think, the big four. So the captain, I think, was Clarny. That was said because he's the pirate background.
Okay.
First mate is whoever, when Clarny is busy, incapacitated, or dead, will take over as captain.
Carney.
So Clarny.
No,
No?
no.
No?
I would make it somebody more.
Competent, like Tim Toothy?
Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say
Conversion? Yeah,
Either
conversion's the obvious choice.
You're gonna want either intelligence or wisdom.
Yeah, conversion is the obvious.
So convergent, and then I was gonna say for what were the other two?
So it's navigator who will be in charge of telling the ship where to go.
Yeah, I plan to be in the crow's nest most of the time, so I can take that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No,
that was for you anyway.
that is very two different jobs.
Oh, okay,
That
yeah.
is-
I'll be the scout.
yeah, you're like the scout, the perception hawk. The navigator's on the wheel, and they've got a map and an astrolabe. You can, of course, hire out, find somebody in that has those skill sets.
What's
in the
what
port?
kind of check would it be?
Survival. Just
Yeah,
survival
well,
check.
There's also the
Navigate.
sailor
Tim?
background
Tim?
has
Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, there's
think-
also water vehicle proficiency.
Oh yeah,
Which I think
and navigator.
Clarny has.
I've got
but he's gonna be the captain.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah.
be the captain though.
You could
Which
teach
you can be
Tim
on
how
the-
to drive.
Yeah, you can be on the wheel as the captain. Just there needs to be a navigator doing cartography and sort of like figuring out where you are on the ocean and pointing you in a direction.
I mean, I've got navigator's tools.
So is
Why don't we
Clarny
make
going to
me-
take on
why-
both jobs? Is what
no,
I'm
no, no. Why don't we just make Convergent captain?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
convergence.
the move, huh?
That's the move.
Yep.
So
We'll just do that.
Convergent's the captain. I think that makes Tim Toothy first mate.
Yeah.
Okay,
not
and then
gonna
I'll
lie.
be navigator.
And your navigator, which leaves a bosun who is in charge of the materiel of the ship.
Well, I was thinking Narvos would be like cannons.
Yeah. I
You
can-
want Narvos to be the artillerist of the
Yeah.
ship? Wonderful. Who's in charge of like food, water,
Andreas.
rope, sails? Andreas. Wonderful. Cool. Thumbs up. We move forth from there. Wonderful game, everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. Have a wonderful night, everyone out there.
Good
I
night.
can